Okay, so we did our project on point shaving and illegal betting in professional sports. I'm Frank. This is Foster.
Imposter.
Okay, so my topic or person of interest is Pete Rose. Pete Rose was a manager on the Cincinnati Reds and also played for the Philadelphia Phillies. In 1989, when he received a lifetime ban for illegally betting on his own team as a player and manager. 2 years after the ban from baseball, Pete Rose was deemed ineligible for the MLB Hall of Fame. In a quote on the Dan Patrick Show, Pete Rose said, "I bet on my team every night. I didn't bet on my team 4 nights a week. I bet on my team to win every night because I love my team. I believe in my team." He said, "I did everything in my power every night to win that game." Now, the rule in question for MLB is rule number 21. It states that any player, coach, umpire, league official, or employee who shall bet any sum whatsoever upon baseball games in connection which the bettor has a duty to perform shall be declared permanently ineligible. According to this rule, Pete Rose was fairly disciplined for his actions.
So my person was Calvin Ridley. He was drafted the first round by the Atlanta Falcons in 2018 and played with them until last year. Ridley spoke up and said he needed time to take for himself and concentrate on his mental health, which led him to download a gambling app, which he bet $1,500 and ended up betting on NBA and NFL games, including his own team. He was on track to make around 11 million from all the gambling he had done. However, Ridley was caught gambling and got suspended indefinitely from March for up to a year. And Ridley now plays for the Jacksonville Jaguars and is very apologetic about what he's done. He gave a quote that said, I just messed up and I just made a big mistake.
My portion of the project was on Brad Bohannon, who's the former head baseball coach at the University of Alabama. He was fired after there was suspicious sports betting at Great American Ballpark in Ohio and Cincinnati. And it was games between his Crimson Tide and the LSU Tigers. There was surveillance captured a man on camera who was communicating with Bohannon at the time he placed his bets. There were two bets for the same man on LSU to win that day's game. And it just so happened that one of Alabama's best starting pitchers was scratched from his scheduled start for a pitcher who hadn't pitched in a month and a half. The Tigers ended up winning that game, and the authorities in Vegas were alerted, and there was an investigation launched, which led to Brad Bohannon's firing.
The Benedictine hallmark that we have decided to attach to this case is the hallmark of discipline. Uh, these two men obviously disobeyed that hallmark or had a lack of discipline as described by the Benedictine hallmarks. The players in question, Pete Rose and Calvin Ridley, lacked discipline, stay off the path of gambling and sports betting. There are specific rules and regulations in place for these men did not follow. These are our sources.